Okay, sorry. Scarlet Oak. Yeah, sorry. No, I originally had a video going planned, and it just kind of ended up going because I walked through this thing called Roselawn, and it's an old house museum. There's like some historical thing with it. I just like the fact that they jacked one house up on top of a second one. Like that to me was why I'm interested in it. And there's actually this portal, an ingress that I play in the back there. And so I'm trying to actually start doing a virtual museum project if they don't already have one. So, so anyway, this is the introduction to the Crafty Bastard, which is my third channel. And this one is the one where I tend to be doing a lot more just whatever personal projects and things like that. And I may actually okay, sorry. No, I was actually trying to recategorize some of the things I was doing in my head. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm actually probably going to end up using this as the other channel that I was talking about for another project that just takes way too long to explain. So anyway, yeah, the Crafty Bastard is more my personal than the okay. And sorry, yeah, I actually because. So yeah, this episode is really good. Like as you saw in the title where it said podcast. If any of my videos ever say podcast in the title, then just put it on as a background tab while you're doing whatever. If you like to listen to podcasts on your ride to work, whatever else. So that's what this will end up being. And then I will make a note if there's something to be looking at the screen for on one of these. But in general, it's just going to be me. It might anywhere from darkness to me just walking around to all about my business. So anyway, what it is that I'm doing right now is I'm working on this Fallout rifle, and I need to still find the barrel for it though. And so what I'm doing is, a friend of mine gave me a wooden Fallout rifle. I think it's a laser rifle. And it's got all the parts and then whatever it is it doesn't have, it's probably like little detail greeblies I can deal with. But I'm working on a set of templates because, it's press board or particle board or whatever, and it's pretty stout. But honestly, it's really going to be, the body of it and everything is really going to be better for another project that I'm doing. And so, yeah, it's going to be a Fallout rifle that turns into a scythe weapon. Okay, yeah, I'm trying to see how many fandoms I can piss off in a single costume as well. And so, the Imperial Nerf Herder is, among other things, I guess imagine actually, at its core, imagine if Loki was his universe's Deadpool. And to make it even more frightening, it just so happens that amidst all the combination of this, Rick just happens to be his universe's Loki. Who just happens to be his universe's Deadpool. And so, yeah, there's this whole thing. I'm trying to see how many fandoms I can pack into it just in this whole little weird fanfic thing I've got going on. I'm kind of just building the world around this character. And right now I've got a lot of Rick and Morty going on with it. And so I guess basically, what I'm working on right now, it's actually a Darth Vader. But okay, if Birdman's name was Anakin, I guess I ask like really weird, odd questions to get a starting point. Mostly it's pick a specific character at a major plot point, or even some like off-screen character and everything they did that whatever. So I've got this entire like little fanfic world building going on. But the Imperial Nerf Herder at its core he's a Rick cosplayer who just happens to be his universe is Deadpool, and that universe just happens to be the Tron Legacy grid. And so that's why he's got... Okay, yeah, I need to actually get my arm back in position, because a lot of the costumes that I'm going to be doing, I'm actually going to end up having my arm at a specific position for a lot. And so I'm just kind of getting some, practice being able to be in that position for so long. Whew. But yeah, the Crafty Bastard is, if I want to do a bookcase, if I want to do a video game hardware, just whatever. Linus Tech Tips is actually a great example of what kind of like the more techie end of the Crafty Bastard is. And you could even get into things like This Old House and other stuff, or like some of the other concepts that Crafty Bastard will be doing. More like New Yankee Workshop than This Old House, though, because I'll be doing like things like, okay, I'll be building like the cabinets for my workspace as the Imperial Nerf Herder. But what I will also be doing is I might get a client order where they want me to restore a cabinet or something like that as part of a costume display piece or something. Who knows? So, anyway, I'm going to get going because I usually try to cap these off around 5 minutes. And my plan was to kind of go for a little bit longer. But I've got too many ideas going in my head right now. And so I will sort things out. But, my next video is going to be about the Crafty Bastard and just like getting that one set up, because I've been so focused on like a few specific things that I realize that I have to do some groundwork in my other stuff to be able to get to everything else. So this is where the Crafty Bastard comes into play now. And if you've been following the storyline of the Imperial Nerf Herder, you already know that the Crafty Bastard is somehow going to pull the Kessel Run in a hell of a lot quicker than a droid ever did.